And I'm live. I think I'm live. I don't know. Right. I'm just trying to find some reference for something else completely different. Oh. Oh, come on. My computer's being slow. Great. Is that Bear Buff? I don't know. I can't really see the chat right now. I've got like another window open. But hey, dude. Hey, I'm sorry I'm so late. By the way, I've been dealing with the internet has been shitty again tonight. However, it seems to be okay and stable. But I do apologise if I do cut out. I'm just going through reference art and stuff. Yeah, it is Bear Buff. Hey. Just got to do some layouts. I thought I'd hang with you guys. In this case, you, Bear Buff. Ooh, that's a good reference, but it's facing the wrong way, damn it. So what's up, Bear Buff? How you been doing? Nothing much, dude. It's 3 AM here and I just woke up. Yeah, you just woke up. Yeah. Well, it's 1 here and I'm not even sleepy despite just doing that. I'm trying to draw a horse. Yeah, it's my first horse. I don't think I've ever done a horse before. I'm just trying to get the scale right on the face.
This is show business. When you try to push up your legs, your man named Queen, huh? Ain't that sweet? You dance like you run a bicycle race with no seat. That's what's wrong with you people. You'll do anything to get famous. You change your name to Mercury. You should have been Freddie Uranus. Think I haven't heard you sing before? You're just a bully who's just standing for the wall. Getting himself on my way. Someone else wrote the other. He's not been riding your whole like a brother. Looks in your whole range. You can act and you can die. I'm more powerful than you when I'm wearing women's pants. Why do you stand there and shoot inside your train?
This is gonna work. I'm gonna need to do a study. Shit. I got the scale right. I just haven't got the shape right because, like I said, I haven't done a horse. I've got a fairly high quality picture for reference in front of me. The problem is that it's not cartoony enough, and I want to make it my own, if you know what I mean. That's what I've got so far. So I think I've got about that kind of size right, but I haven't got the actual shape perfectly done yet. You know, the proportions are right. It's just the it might just be the details. I might just need to add more details. I'm going to just tweak it a little bit, I think. So, Bear Buff, I don't know if you watched the playback of the last stream or so, but I'm thinking about doing this as a job. More importantly, is it a request for somebody? Yeah, it is kind of a request. It's not a, I think it might not be an intentional request, but it's a request. Somebody on Twitter called, I think he's called Cigar Stallion or Stogie Stallion or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing this as a vocation, as a vocational change. Basically, I think I might go ahead with the whole at least for a year to see how it works out, of doing this. Basically doing drawings of people as animals. Because apparently I'm good at it. Based on the men of the, not the men of the den, based on the Cubs Out Loud sketch that I did. I got a lot of good feedback, basically saying that I really caught their personalities and stuff in the different animals and everything, and but basically I got a bunch of work after it. You know, I got a bunch of people requesting that I do it. you know, for them and stuff, which is fine, and I have no objections to that. But I'm thinking about doing it as more than just a fur affinity kind of thing, you know, where people basically ask for commissions and stuff. I'm thinking about opening an Etsy store, because I do know somebody. I've got a friend who basically they do artwork pieces and they sell them on an Etsy store. So I'm thinking about doing that. Right, it looks a bit better now that I've shaped things up a little bit. It's a chubby horse, I know. I've added some detail. I'm still not happy with it. I'm going to add some of his facial features, but it's, yeah. Maybe I should open the freaking website and then I can actually. Right. I don't even have to do that. It's on. I've got Twitter right here. Withdraw. It is Cigar Stallion. There we go. Like online commercial approach. Well, yeah. Do you know what Etsy is? Do you know what an Etsy store is? He's got pig makeup on. It's very cute. I need a good picture of his face. He's kind of got a bushy beard. Ugh. Not as in I don't like it. It's cute. He's a cute guy. He's a cute guy. Just a pain in the ass because, you know, facial hair on furry guys, on furry pictures. Yeah. It interferes with their hair, you know. I'll work it out. Right. What's an Etsy store? It's basically an online shop. It's just someplace you can spend your money, I guess. I'm just wondering how to do a beard on a horse. They don't normally have beards. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll give you a screenshot in a minute. Yeah, it looks weird with. Oh, I've done this. Right. Right, I can actually get it up on this computer. Just give me a second. There's actually a lot. So if I just, I'm trying to find my stupid window. There it is. Right. Right, there's Etsy. This is Etsy. This is they do all sorts of things. They do jewelry and accessories, clothing, shoes, home and living, wedding party, toys, entertainment, all that stuff. But they've got an art and collectibles section here, and they've got like a drawing and illustration. That's kind of what I'm going to be doing. So, and this is the drawing and illustration section. We've got pencil and illustration and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing like pen and ink, possibly marker. It depends. Basically, I'm going to be like offering a bunch of different stuff. But as you can see, there's plenty. There's plenty of stuff here, and you see there's different price ranges down here. So I'm just trying to find. So they do birthday cards, they do all sorts of just stuff. But there are like tons of these things, and my friend does this, and he makes a pretty good some pretty good money out of it. Let's go back. Okay. Oh, I just want to point out, I don't know if anybody can see this. No, they can't. I've just switched it off. Sorry. Oh, you look good, by the way. Thank you. I just noticed my camera wasn't totally up there. But thank you. But yeah, that's an Etsy store. That's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. I'm basically going to be doing like specialized art prints for people, customizable art prints and stuff like that. In pen mostly. Going to be on like I'm going to do different sizes, I think, and I'm going to do different size papers, A5 and an A4 once I get an A4 sketch pad. But yeah, they're going to be mostly portraits, or like they're just going to be specialized stuff. It's going to be specialized art stuff. And yeah, I can see that there can be some like thing I can do with them. The thing is that the main thing is that I need the time off work to actually do it. So I've renegotiated my contract already, although I can easily slip back into it if I wanted to, because it's charity work. So yeah. So yeah, that's the plan so far. Wow, I like it. So it's like on demand or upon request. Yeah, like you can go into the individual stores, you can ask them what you want. They get a message, and then basically you can either talk back and forth and explain exactly what you want, including references and stuff like that. You know, reference pictures and stuff like that. And yeah, eventually you send it off and stuff. Like I said, I know at least one person who does it, and I know of at least another person who does it. And as far as I know, the person I'm thinking of, basically that's their job. That is their whole job. I don't think they have another vocation. I think that's exactly what they do. And the person, my friend that does it, he has a store on there, and basically he has actually got, I would plug his name, but I don't remember his name of his store on there, so sorry, dude. But yeah, he does kind of he does kind of fine art posters using markers, and also people send him things to like put like special flourishes, and kind of they ask him to tattoo their items, things like shoes and skateboards and things like that. And yeah, I'm thinking about doing something similar. So yeah, move the piggy. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Jeffrey might possibly be my first customer as well, so that's cool. Don't know where he is tonight, but you know. Yeah. Well, good luck, mate. Thank you. Do you think it's a good idea, though? The good part is you can do it at home. You don't have to open your own place, I guess. Yes, I can take it with me. I can take easily the A5 drawings with me and stuff like that. I'm going to be practicing over the next month or so, and then I'm going to actually I'm going to be building up a bunch of actual art pieces to use as examples for the Etsy store photos. And I'm also going to be looking into like shipping and stuff, information and things, so I get the right pricing and everything. Although he does stuff for like £15 and stuff like that. So if I do a bunch of £15 drawings in a day, which is completely possible, then that's great. I'm not going to look for like a huge amount of money, but it would be nice. If it's reliable, go for it. You got nothing to lose. I mean, you don't have to invest in anything. Yeah. Exactly right. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a goddamn place always on a space with sharks. I could have just gone with his. I'm going to do a close-up picture. He did give me a reference picture, but like I said, it's not really of a horse. But I am going to check to see how that one was done. Hey Noah. Right, I've got it. I've got the stupid reference picture. Oh god. What's the minimum wage per hour in England like in London, for example? I think it's £8. I'm not entirely sure though. It's like £7 or £8. The squirrel. I like the way he says squirrel. He says squirrel. Anyway. Here we go. Save the world. I don't know. Somebody has to tell me because it did change. Ugh, this reference pictures are terrible. So guys, I'm not talking, I know, I apologize. I'm concentrating. How's it going? Okay. I've had a weirdly busy day. But it's nearly over, so yay. I can't really complain much. Yesterday, a trainee came to my office yesterday. He just came back from London. He studied there, and yeah, he said the same about the minimum wage. So it's like 15. £100 per month. Oh, right. But is enough. Well, the thing is that, like, I really don't want to do it, but my partner does make a decent amount of money, so I'm not going to go broke anytime soon because, well, I'm already broke as it is. But I think the point is that the point is that he's basically said that he would support me if I wanted to do something different. You know, job wise. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's that right? Yeah. Accumulation is expensive in accommodation. Accommodation is expensive in London, yeah. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but fortunately I don't have to live in London. It is a pain to get out into London though. Right, I think I've got a baseline for the face. Although it doesn't look like it right now. I'm gonna slim down his glasses. I've made huge glasses. He's got glasses and beard. I mean, he's making it as hard as he can for me to do this drawing for him. I tend to slim down the glasses, but because he's a horse, I wanted to amp up the glasses. In fact, but it makes it teeny. Yeah, basic horse face. No, it doesn't look like anything yet. So, yeah. Side view and partial front view, I guess. I haven't done the ears yet, so it does look a bit freaky. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I just wanted a baseline, something to actually do doodles on, you know. So I got something to actually do sketching on and stuff, like the glasses. But he's got a Twitter icon, which is quite nice. That's his Twitter icon, and it's supposed to be a horse, I think. So I'll just be drawing around that. But I don't need to anymore. I've got the reference that he sent me as well, which is slightly high quality. However, it's pornographic, so I cannot show you it. Well, it's got a bit of it's a nude picture of an anthropomorphized horse creature. So yeah, but he said it's of somebody else, but he wants something like it for himself. And he said that he liked the facial hair in it. So I'm looking at the facial hair, and I'm just going to see if I can add kind of similar facial hair. Plus, the picture that I just showed you, that's his Twitter profile picture. And basically, you can't see the ears very well. And he uses this to see if there's an angle, at least, to where I can see some ears, so I can line it up properly. Ooh, cool drawing. Yeah, accommodation. Yeah, like I said, yeah. I lived when I lived in London. I lived outside of London, and it was a flat share. So there was a few of us. What do horse ears have to be such a... There we go. Right, now the fluffiness. I've just done his head hair a little bit. Come on, focus, focus, focus on the eye. Look at the eye. There we go. Just done some head hair. Like I said, this is just a base drawing on what I'm going to do with the actual face. I've got the actual drawing here, but I've got a study over here, and I'm also going to put a character here. He's got his arm out here. I was going to put my own character here because I've got an idea of what he wants. But yeah, like I said, this is just a little sketchy sketch, just so I can mess with the features. Because this is just layout, remember? I'm both happy and not happy with the legs. He wanted a belly because he likes how I draw bellies. But I'm really not happy with how I did the legs, because as you can see, focus camera. The legs I've got they're proportionate, but yeah, he's going to be holding something. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys in case you want to know what it is later. But yeah, I'm really not happy with the legs. That's only because basically he sent me this picture. Again, this is reference. I can't show you guys because there's a penis in it. But it does show the legs off of this creature, which he says is a horse, but it's not a horse because they're not the right hooves. But no, I started drawing the hooves and the legs and stuff much like he wanted, and it wasn't right because it's not a horse. It's definitely like a cow, bull, something. Similar, but not quite horsey. Horsey. But yeah, I might make the legs just a little bit longer. I don't know. It depends. It might with what I'm doing in the negative space that I've got at the moment, I might it might look okay, but I could easily fuck up. So it depends what I do with the next bit. I just wanted to get the reference details right. You know what I mean, guys? You know, guys. Right, and also because I've got this baseline, I can go back to his profile and check out that picture again, because in this picture of him, oh, he makes a good piggy. He's got himself as a piggy in this picture that I can't use. It looks like that's proper makeup. That's not just a stage nose. So very nicely done, but I can't use that picture. That's a better picture of his face, actually, just the one below there. I like that picture, though. Oh, forget it. Yeah, what picture I'm going to use? That one. Shows this more clearly. As I mentioned today, I was so surprised in the Spanish embassy that I needed to apply 3 months before for a that visa, right? Yeah, well, I was super happy today. I'm sorry if I'm undercutting what you had to go through or anything, but I'm super happy today that I basically when you go to America, you have to fill out a visa waiver form. And you know they can either approve it or not approve it, you know, approve it or disapprove it or whatever. And essentially, I did this ages ago. I did this last year sometime, and I've been super worried about it the entire time, even though I shouldn't have been, because, like I said, it's, you know, I've been, the past couple of times I've been to America where I've had to do this, it's been fine. But no, it came up to a point where I couldn't find my passport, because basically we were moving things around and stuff, and I did the cleaning in the office and everything, and which is where I keep the passport normally, which is bad. I shouldn't do that, but no, I've got my British passport here. Can't find my fucking Irish one, but I think I might be in the attic or in the fire safe or something. But yeah, couldn't find my fucking passport, and I was just super worried that basically the visa waiver form that I signed was I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I was super worried that I couldn't get. I needed my passport number to actually get onto the American website to actually check my status to see if I was allowed in, because you need to do it at least 2 months before you travel. And we're getting to the point where it's going to be, it's about 2 months away, my big trip to the US. I'm super excited. I shouldn't be super excited really, because I remember what the stupid flight is going to be like. It's probably going to be worse as well, especially if I'm slightly rounder. So yeah, but that's one of the good things about going to Berlin, is that I'm going to test the seats, because it's British Airways both ways. So yeah, only like an hour. Yeah, but no, everything's fine. All my paperwork is done. I'm good to go. All I have to do is show up at the airport with my passport, and yeah, you know, but all that worrying for nothing. And the sci-fi convention I'm going to, I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm going to be bringing my drawing pad. I'm going to be drawing my friends at the ball, in a nice chill area somewhere where only I can sit. You know, it's kind of going to be nice. But yeah, British Assembly is different. You can apply 6 months before. Yeah, I think so. I don't know though because I'm in the Britain, you know. So you found your passport? Yes, finally. Visa is the visa related for EU countries. Ah, see, I didn't know that. I can't. Shenzhen, Shenzhen sounds very Chinese. Shenzhen, or is it Skevzen? Skevzen. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, but yeah. So you need to apply 3 months before you to Spain. Obviously, months. Whenever I go to a different country in the Europe, oh god, I go to a different country in Europe, it's never been a thing. I just book my tickets and I kind of go. I don't know. I've never had to like fill out anything, you know. Hmm. But again, that might just be like a random privilege of being in the Britain Oh, good. My phone's dying. I wanna be everything I want to be. I've done it wrong. I do not know what I'm giving. I really don't like my Pixel phone. It's very complaining as well. It's like you're spelling Chinjin. It's important visa. Google it. Kind of in the middle of something. I might Google it after. But I understand. I do know what kind of visa it is. I'm just like I don't know how to pronounce stuff. You know me. Me pronounce things. All right. Aha! I think I've cracked the code of the horsey beard mustache combination. And I've got his very pretty eyes because he's got very pretty eyes in real life. I kind of like it, but I don't know if it will affect the shape of the horses now. There's only one way of finding out. I've got to erase a few lines, but the thing is that I like these lines. So I don't want them erased. Damn it. I've done it already. I can see what I'm going for, so I'm happy with that. Right. I don't know how well you can tell, but I think I've got his face on this horse. I don't know how it's going to match onto this horse, but I'm going to try to do the same thing. But as a stud, focus better. There it is. Right, yeah. I don't know how it's going to translate into the actual face, but I can see what I'm going to do here. And it's very much based on his handsome uniform. So this is what I'm trying to do with my actual, you know what I mean. This is what my job's going to be, guys. Making people look like the animals that they want me to draw them as. Sounds fun. I'm actually looking forward to it because that's what I do with the furry art anyway. Anyway, I saw the video yesterday with Ian with an E. I've never seen it spelled that way. I'm not messing with you, dude. I'm just saying. It's cool, but who's the guy that was sitting on the couch angry from his angry? He's not angry. I reviewed all the footage and stuff, and he might be angry with his mobile or something, but that's just the way that his face looks. He's got resting bitch face, as they call it, I guess. But no, that's Ian's partner, and I did ask him if he's okay with being in the video and stuff like that, and he said he's okay. He just he doesn't like. I don't know if he likes to participate in the actual shooting, you know. But that's Ian's partner. And yeah, he basically was. You could hear in the video, some of the video, him cooking in the background because he was in the kitchen while everybody was filming stuff. So while we were filming everything. So yeah. But no, that's his. Yeah, that's Ian's partner. That's Ian's partner. Did you like that video, by the way? That was super fun to do. Right. Did that clear it up? Throughout the entire most of the filming, he was on the sofa or in the kitchen. Yeah, he was looking at his mobile angry. I guess it was his facial. Maybe he was just looking up something that made him pissed off. I don't know. I don't know what the story is there. I don't. I'm sorry. I should. But you know, he wasn't annoyed that he was being left out. By the way, because I did ask him if he wanted to be a part of the video and stuff like that, and you know, because it's kind of like it's more Ian's thing, you know, the wrestling singlets and all of the. It's more his thing than yeah, which is fine. Nobody was left out. Okay, everything was fine. But yeah. Got it. I think I got that right. Okay, so now that that's all done and I've transferred it adequately, we go. Jeffrey, dude. In that video, you look like a teddy bear between all the big bears. You look cute. Me? It was fun. It's just fun to play with those guys. Well, play with Ian. I actually haven't played with Richard. I haven't played with Richard before. So it was kind of a, it was nice to do that. Right, I'm just pulling up a different reference picture. Although I'm actually gonna leave it there. I'm trying to find.
If you'd like to see more of our videos, please click any of these links back here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go because it is actually quite late. You're working on the cool horse, right? Yeah. Well, I think I've done most of the horse stuff. I just needed to do the extra. Like, I've got the details that I wanted to do. I've done a lot of detailing on this, more than layout. But you end up doing that sometimes when you're doing layout. You end up doing the details with the layout. And I know I shouldn't. I should just do the layout first and then the details. But yeah. Looks great. Well, I'm pleased with the horse. You can't really tell right now, but the facial hair and the glasses and everything, it kind of matches the original person very well. I'm still not happy with the feet, but it might get better when I fill in this empty space here. And yeah, I've got the proportions kind of almost right for this. So. I've got plenty of time to work on it anyway over the ball time. Maybe even tomorrow before I go. I don't know though, because I'm going to be very busy tomorrow packing. You are on your way to the sci-fi convention. Yes. Yay. I am looking forward to it, but yeah. I'm going to be bringing my I'm going to be bringing my not touched yet sketchbook that Bearbuff has given me along with that one, because that one's nearly full. And I'm going to be doing the practice for my new business, so that'll be good. I'm going to be drawing up the example pieces for my Etsy store. That'd be cool. I still haven't heard from Saban, that guy who said that basically you might be able to go to the actual sci-fi convention and meet up with me and stuff. But you know, there's still time. I told him ways in which he can contact me and everything, and what more can I do? Incidentally, if anybody is watching this and they are from Southampton or they live near Southampton or whatever in the UK, and they do want to meet up with me or whatever, then I'm going to be there this weekend. I'm actually going to be there from sometime, maybe tomorrow night, maybe sometime after, I don't know. Last time, did you start Did you start streaming at 5 in the morning? Yesterday I started streaming at like 4. I don't know exactly when I started. Good luck with your new project. Oh, I don't like it when people say when they say when people say project, it's like, oh, it's like, oh, have fun with your little project. You know, it's a little bit condescending. I know you didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying that, you know, it's more like my new job. It's gonna be my whole new job, my new career, my new. I've never done anything that was just art as a career. It's always been a side project, you know. What a side project? Yeah, now I'm doing it. Now I'm doing it. It's always been. I know you said it again. It's always been kind of like a side job, you know. Like I design tattoo designs for people, and stuff for extra money. I do furry artwork and stuff for people, sometimes for money. But yeah, I've never done it like full time as part of a vocation. Just being an artist. It's kind of exciting, you know. I'm kind of getting that feeling already of like, you know, whenever you get like a new job, you kind of have that like, yay, you know, I have purpose kind of feeling. I kind of been having that for a little while, even though I've not actually started yet. You know, it's exciting, but it's like it's a little bit scary at the same time. Incidentally, you also get that feeling if you quit a job that you don't like. So, I mean, it's one of the best feelings in the world, besides sex, of course. Of when I basically. When I left college, I basically I was super worried about handing this project in because this was after my partner had passed away and stuff. So I was super late with a bunch of coursework. So I was standing there in university, and I was trying to basically hand in my project work, my coursework, to the lecturer. Because, you know, I've missed a huge chunk of the term because I've been away in depression because my partner died, and you know, I totally understood if they were going to be. I'm not sympathetic and stuff like that, but I did expect them to at least consider taking my coursework. And I was super worried that they weren't going to be able to do it, and I was going to lose this course, and I wasn't going to be an architect and all that stuff. But when I basically got there, and you know, I made my case for how they could easily just put this in with everybody else's coursework, they basically said, oh, well, I don't know what you expect me to do because, you know, the term is over right now. So, you know, even though I'm sitting right next to the pile of coursework that other people have done, I don't know how you expect me to accept that. And I was just like, in that moment, I just decided right then and there, I don't want to do this anyway. So I just said, thank you for your time. Thanks anyway. And I turned around and I left. The amount of huge relief that was after I did that, the feeling of relief and freedom that I got after that, one of the best feelings in the world. Yeah, I know. Hope you will end up with a great success story with your new job. Well, I'm not looking for a huge success story. I'm just looking for something that I could do as a career for fun, you know? Scary but challenging. Exactly. Do you think you have competitors in this field? I don't think I've ever heard of anybody that does what I do, you know? There's a lot of people that do it in the furry community that basically do people's personas, and they do, you know, they draw like anthropomorphic animals and stuff like that, and there's, of course, there's illustrators and everything, but I've never heard of somebody actually drawing people as animals, people as the animal that they suggest, or whatever, you know. I've never heard of anybody doing this, so hopefully there's not much competition. And even if there was, I wouldn't be that worried about it. So, yeah. Yes, your new career. I'm so happy for you, Tubbs. Well, be happy for me in a year's time when it's completely as fine and exactly what I'm going to do. You know. Well, Tubbs, it's amazing that this happened to you at least after all you had been through. You still did the project, so I think that is great. But you felt a sense of peace at the. Well, it was more of a case of like, you know, it was kind of like, well, fuck you too, and goodbye. You know, I don't have to deal with you for the rest of my life. Right, you felt. Why does everyone keep focusing on the age? Well, we'll be faced with the future. Either you enjoy it or ignore it. It's your call. I do want to point out that basically, my time at like university was awful. So, yeah, it was awesome to never go back there again. So I'm going to stick around until the end of a couple of songs. I don't know if you can hear them. Doesn't really matter. Beboff, I just realised I didn't offer you to come on stream or anything. I do apologise, dude. I'm sorry. Jeffrey's potentially my first customer, by the way. I don't know if I told you that already, Beboff. Are you always packed for the convention? Yes. I'm packed for the convention. I'm not packed for the Berlin trip just yet. Still got a couple of things to get. That reminds me, I've got to take my cigars with me to both. Oh, by the way, Jeff, I would love you to send me a reference picture. If you want to send me a reference picture, that's cool. I do have pictures already to use. I would also like to know if you would like to be a specific animal, or would you like me to just incorporate you into your persona? And if you want any specifics, you know, anything like you know, accessories, glasses, hats, anything like that added, you know, as much detail as you want would be better, you know, than no detail at all. But from right now, it's basically the default is going to be your persona as you that I've got the reference for. You know what I mean? So just letting you know, Jeff, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do anything. I can like basically do it from what I already have. I am going to be doing some sketches over the course of the convention. So yeah, because I've got some free time and stuff. And Southampton is usually a bit cold, so although I will go for walks and everything, I'm going to be stuck inside for most of the time. Oh, it's the soundtrack from Star Trek. Right. I was like, what the hell is my phone playing? But it's playing all of the music and ships and ship shots and stuff from Star Trek. First Contact. Yeah, Jeff will probably get a discount on account of he's going to be one of the examples. You know, one of the examples that goes on my Etsy store and stuff like that. Oh, Jeff, do you mind? Do you mind if I show your picture? Would you mind if I showed your picture, like a kind of a side-by-side comparison, just as a kind of an advertisement? Because if you don't, then that's cool. I could just have you your picture as an example, not your actual photograph. You know, the picture I do. But you don't have to answer me right away. By the way, you can think about it and stuff like that. But if you do want a picture, then you'll have to send me a picture. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to super Photoshop something that you've given me just to make it look professional. I'm not saying that any of the pictures that you sent me have been unprofessional. I'm just saying, you know, regular stuff, you know. Too much talking, too much talking, too much talking. That's going to help. Right. Yeah, Jeff, if you need to think about it for a little bit, then by all means think about it. That's cool. Bearbuff, the offer goes to you as well. But again, you know, I'm going to need a couple of like I've already got a few people that have kind of volunteered for for me to do the examples, to do practicing, and to do the example pictures and stuff like that. But of course, I wanted to do Jeffrey first. I'm just saying that I already have like a bunch of people to practice on, including some people at the convention, which will be super helpful because I can actually take a picture then and there, or they'll be around so I can actually see them, so I don't need reference pictures. You know? So yeah, there's not been any. There's only been one woman. I've only drawn one female. You know. In my furry art and stuff, except for one guy who was basically in drag, but you know what I mean. So that's going to be interesting because I do have like I've already told you about her, the woman that does the sound management for the convention. She's basically already said to me that, you know, she's looking forward to seeing me and stuff like that, and I said that I was going to be I'll probably be sitting with her in her booth for most of the talks and stuff when the talks are going on, or I'll be by the door because, you know, security. So basically I'm probably going to be doing some sketching and stuff, and she said, yeah, that's great, you know, would you mind drawing me? And I was like, no, not at all. That's great, in fact, because I need to you know, I need to actually do some example pictures for my new business. And she said, oh, that's excellent then, you know, it's like I get some free fan art for myself. I basically said to her that I would draw her anyway, she wanted me to. So no, I don't mind. When do you need the picture? Because I don't have many. Oh, no rush at all. I'm thinking about doing the examples this month, you know, February coming up, whatever. I'm going to be doing the examples for most of February, and hopefully by the end of February I'll have something up on the Etsy store as an example, in the very least. So yeah, that's the plan so far anyway. So yay. Well, that's awesome that she wants to be drawn. Well, she's seen some of my artwork before. She hasn't seen any of my furry artwork. But I will be doing something. Yeah, women, that will be interesting. You don't know many you'll have potential female customers in the future. Well, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, on the furry website, I've got a few you know, women. There are a few women furs, some girl furs and stuff like that, and they are very nice. And if they've asked me for artwork in the past, it's usually been of male furs. That's the interesting thing. There's not been many requests to do any female art. You know, it's a little bit of a weird one. I've done a couple of sketches for people in the past of women and stuff, but I've never actually done a full-on female fursona. So yeah. I basically did like a fox. There was a fox woman or something. I think yeah, I'm pretty sure she was a fox. I don't think she was an actual. She wasn't like a dog or anything. It was an actual fox. I have to find that picture again. It's somewhere in my hard drive somewhere. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, Beba, for sticking with me all the way till the end. I know it's early morning for you and everything, but yeah. And thank you, Jeff, for catching the tail end of this. I did stick around a little bit extra for you. Because I a saint, you know, whatever. By the way, yes, that is spaghetti stains all over my freaking shirt. I had spaghetti. Paschetti. Yeah. In my Mario shirt that used to tuck in, but now completely doesn't. Belly rubs for you guys though. Roundly cold patch on my tummy again. I'll try to tuck it in as best I can, even though I know it's futile. Right. I will try to do a live stream tomorrow. However, I don't know if that's going to be from here or from my mother-in-law's place, or if I'm actually going to be in the hotel. So forgive me if I can't at all at either of those locations tomorrow, you know. But at the very least, I will attempt to do a live stream on Thursday. Attempt. Can't promise anything, but I'll attempt. So yeah. Just trying to think of anything else. You know? Because female customers are following each other's, don't know why. Like you start with one female client and then hundreds will follow her. That might be true. I do have female fans, but yeah. Take care, Tubbs. Great to see you today. You too, Baboff. It is really nice to see you whenever you're around. I do understand that you've been busy and everything, and I've been on at random freaky times, and I do, you know, I do apologize, but you know, things have been crazy at the beginning of this year, especially with all the traveling I'm doing this year. It's just crazy. Jeffrey says, "Thanks, Tubbs. You are so sweet. You are so sweetheart. Big hugs, snuggle, kisses, and many, many rubs. 360. Thank you, Jeff. Tubbs, no problem. Whenever you can, it's fine. Well, like I said, there's no promises, but I'm going to try. I'm going to do my bestest to try. You know. So yeah, say bye, Tubbs, and I'll catch you all later. I'm going to finish this and just chill on the computer for however long it takes for me to get sleepy. I'm getting there a little bit. I'm getting there. Oh, and Dean, thank you for messaging me after you watched the playback of the live stream, and you're another one that I'm doing a picture for. So thank you for the reference pictures, and thank you for mentioning about my eye, because I mentioned something at the beginning of my last live stream about my eye, basically that there's an eyelash that's in my field of vision. I don't know if you can see it, but it's these eyelashes just here. I have them on this eye as well, but they're not so bad. They don't stay in my field of vision, but these ones always stay in my field of vision. But they're not, you know, they're not touching my eye at all. They're just really, really annoying because they're thick and they're in my field of vision. So don't worry about it. I don't have to go to a GP or anything. I already know about this problem. It's still okay. If anything, basically next time I go to the optometrist to get new glasses, which might be happening soon, so these things are probably going to go away, which is going to be sad. They'll catch any of those things, and I'm having that done in March sometime. So yeah, again, thank you, Dean. Yeah. It's okay, dude. It's good to see you from time to time. Thanks, Bevo. And he says, Bay Tubs. Oh, it's so close. I know, Tubbs. I hope you can get them out of your eye. Well, they're not in my eye. They're just the eyelashes stay folded down, but they don't actually touch my eye. They just stay folded down, so I can fucking see them all the time. That's one of the reasons why I keep touching around my eye, is because I can. The fucking eyelashes won't go away, and I can see something here all the time. You know, when I move my head. Not when I move my eye, just when I move my head. It's just, there's a shadow right here. And when I do this, it's gone because I've moved the eyelashes up. So, you know what I mean. Have a good morning, Bebuff. Bebuff hugs, says Jeffrey. Jeffrey says, bye, Tubbs, and says Bebuff. Okay, good. Sorry, guys. Bye, guys, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow or the next day, maybe. See, I winked and I hit the button. Nothing happened. Holy crap! Okay. So yeah, I winked and hit the button, and apparently that made a not small mosquito. I'm guessing they're waking up because the weather's getting warmer. Fly into the bug zapper. Bye, guys. Wink. Button press. Oh my god, I didn't do anything here. Oh, the window's deselected. Right. So that would make sense. Right, now I can push it and...